Hey guys. This is so weird. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is really weird for me because it's been a couple of months since I've posted on YouTube. I have been the queen of inconsistency when it comes to this channel, which is such a shame because I love it so much, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just happy to be back, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, join the family, and yeah, your girl is back. So yesterday, for those of you that do the UK system, British system, was A-level results day, and I can't believe it's been a year since my A-level results day. If you haven't watched the video I made on that, it's linked below. So I thought it would be like fitting that my first video back would be an advice video for my fellow international students that are joining me in the UK. I'm very excited to have more Kenyans, or just more humans in uni in the UK, and this might help some home UK students too, so give it a watch. It's basically a uni advice video tailored for internationals. We go through it, we actually go through it, and no one online talks about it. Like, there are very few international student videos on YouTube, so I'm here to fill that gap. So I went on my Instagram stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it will be linked below as well. I went on my Instagram story and I said, people that go uni abroad, I'm filming a video and need your help. What do you wish you knew before going abroad? The most popular response was how lonely uni can be. I've touched on it in previous videos with friends, but it's just facts. Like, guys, especially if you're used to going to day school and you're not used to living alone, uni can be a very lonely place. Even if you went to boarding school, you know, you're told to get up at a certain time, you wake up, you have breakfast with everyone, you have class with everyone, you know, you have a strict schedule, so your time is so filled up. In uni, it's like, the way my course was set up, I think I had like 8 contact hours a week in first year. That means I was learning for only 8 hours collectively in a week. So that's a lot of free time, whereas in school we're learning 8 hours a day. So yeah, there's a lot of time that you have to yourself, and what you choose to do with it is very important. It's so easy to just stay in your room, watch Netflix, eat. That's why people gain weight in uni. I'll get to that in a second. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I haven't seen a human being in 3 days. How has that happened? Like, my advice for that would be, firstly, find a good group of friends. I'm so beyond blessed to have found the best people at uni, because those are the people that will help you get through the homesickness. That being said, you're also away from your home country. You know, you're not like these home students who are like a few hours away from home, maybe they're a train ride away. We are a whole plane ride away from home. A whole 8-hour direct, 13 hours if you're transiting away from home. That means you won't be going home as often, you won't be seeing your family. So that adds to the loneliness, which is why I'm saying find a good group of friends that make you feel grounded, that make you feel like yourself. And also find a group of people that are from your home country. Join societies. There'll be Nigerian society, we have East African society, which your girl is president of in second year, and it will make you feel so grounded, so like you're not alone, you know. Another piece of advice for loneliness is join societies that you enjoy doing. I know my friends joined kickboxing. I joined wine society because your girl loves wine, and also you'll have a workload, so that will also keep you busy. Basically, do not fall into the hole of being in yourself because it's easier, because you're in a strange place. It's so difficult, but just push yourself. Put yourself out there. During freshers, everyone's trying to make friends. Let me tell you, you're actually gonna make like a lot of friends in freshers, but come a few weeks later, you will never see or speak to those people again. Maybe you'll see them, you'll be like, hi, but not everyone you meet in freshers will be your friend. So someone said to bring ugali flour. Yeah, so if you're Kenyan, you know ugali, the one. I'm lucky enough to live in such a diverse city in the UK that I can find maize flour to make ugali if I so pleased. Bringing stuff like that from home is a major key. When I was in now like high school A-levels, I used to freeze chapatis and bring them to school, and now all of my uni friends do that as well. We all just freeze chapatis. I bring a lot of tea. I love tea so much, and I love Kenyan tea because no, the tea abroad ain't the one, and that's a tea. I need help. Ooh, this is a big one for my international students. People will assume you are privileged and stuck up even when you're not. There's this stereotype attached to international students like, oh, you have money because we have to pay double or more than double in some cases the home students' fees, not including flights, visa fees, pocket money, all of that. So people assume, oh, you're a rich kid, blah, 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 blah. And for some people, that's the truth, great for them. But for others, people's parents, people themselves have struggled to try and make ends meet to get them into that uni, only for you to get to that uni now. And people are like, so you think you're better than us? Because you're international and you have money. And you're like, how do you know? Do you know my life? Do you know my story? How have you assumed that? This is just advice to like UK people. Don't assume all international students have money. There are those with money, yes, and a lot of money where even I'm like, you know, when you see wealth and you're like, so this wealth actually exists. You're like, wealth like this actually exists. I've never seen that. It's really irritating, so be prepared for people to make that assumption about you, but prove them wrong. Say, not everyone's like that. It's not fair of you to judge me based on me being an international student when in reality you don't know how I've got here. I could be on a scholarship. I could actually be on a scholarship and you don't know. Someone said it's harder to find friends. In my experience and from what I've seen, it is actually harder to make friends as an international, harder than the home students, because already you're seen as an outsider, and if you know you're a different race, that's like a bigger barrier. Not everyone wants to admit it, but you know, we're gonna have this conversation, so people are a bit more hesitant. There have been times where I've had full-on great conversations with people, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really, this person could really be my friend, and then they're like, oh, where are you from? Expecting to hear like UK city. When I say, oh, I'm from Kenya, then all of a sudden they withdraw, and that's the most bizarre thing to experience. Like, oh, but like 5 seconds ago we were getting on like we're best friends, but now that you know that I'm from a place you're not familiar with, you're withdrawing. That is crazy, but it happens, and it has happened. So it can be more challenging, but please don't be disheartened. You will find a good group of people, and there's probably a good group of people like from your home country. Like I know there's a strong Kenyan base where I am, well, many of us, so I didn't really struggle that much in that front. But that being said, don't just make friends with people from where you're from. Try and like branch out and make friends with everyone, the home students. It's difficult because it's like, even though English is my first language and English is their first language, it's like sometimes we're just speaking two different languages to each other. Like our jokes are different, our references are different, it's just missing each other, you're not on the same wavelength. So, but with time it actually gets better, it gets easier. Like once you integrate to the society and you just start feeling more at ease. Another response was, learn how to spend your money. It's my channel, I like to be honest here, and I've spoken about budgeting before in like 7,000 other videos with friends, but it's so deep. Like it's so deep as internationals, and let me tell you why. We don't get student loan from the government because we're not part of the government. In the UK, students are given student loans to help pay for uni. We don't get that. All we get is, if you know you're lucky enough, pocket money from your parents. Others, you know, get jobs if you can work, if you're allowed to work. That's a whole other story. If you're allowed to work, get a job, make your own money for your own personal spending. So if that money runs out, there is no overdraft you can go into. There's no such thing as, oh, I'll just go into my overdraft. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into like £50 into my overdraft. There's nothing like that. You're done. You're broke until the next installment of money comes through from whatever your money source is. Maybe you've been given money for the semester, for the term. Say it's like the January term and it's from January to March. Mid-Feb, you're out of money. What'd you do? What'd you do? Tell me, because I've been there. What'd you do? Budgeting, I think that's like the big, one of, if not the most important thing, one of the most important things. about going to uni. Save, 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 because money just can stress you out like nothing. It's a different kind of stress. When you don't have money, you actually feel sad like all the time. Like all of a sudden you have this weight on you and it's like you can't shake it off. Ooh, this one is a bit deep. I would love to make fun of this and laugh about it because it's a big inside joke in the UK, but another response is fraud is real. It's surprisingly easy to get scammed. It's happened to 2 friends of mine and it really messes you up. Be careful when sharing your bank details, account number, sort code, etc, etc, etc. Please be careful because you never know what someone's actually up to. One friend of mine, it was actually through a job, a fake job that she got. It looked okay, and they asked her to do a few things and it involved her bank account, and she was like, well, you know, it's my boss is telling me to do it, so what would I expect? And you know, it's one of your first jobs in life, so you're like, what could go wrong? Boom, the bank closes your account. And when I say they have no remorse, they don't care. They don't care that you are the victim of fraud. They will just be like, your account is closed and you're under investigation. It will affect your credit score. You will have a marker on your name. Every time you want to apply for a new account, that marker will appear, or apply for a job, apply for anything, that marker will flash up saying fraud, even if you're the victim. And the banks are surprisingly unhelpful. Surprisingly, in the experiences I've seen, they do not care. Both of my friends were international students and they're trying to explain, listen, this is my money. Oh yeah, plus all your money is there, your account is closed, you can't access your money, you can't access your card. All my money is there, it's for my food, it's for my livelihood. I will not survive if I don't get into that account. No, sorry, it's just standard procedure. What do you do? Be careful, guys. Please, please, please be cautious of everyone. I think I'll end on this one. Seasonal depression is a real thing. It's crazy to think that the weather has an effect on your mood and your mental health, but it does, especially where I'm at. The winter is very long, roughly from around late October to Feb. So maybe I'm being dramatic, maybe it's because I'm from an African country. I think that's very long. During winter, there are only so many hours of sunlight and most of it you're in darkness. So the sun maybe comes out at around 10, 11 a.m. and it sets from anywhere between 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon onwards. So you can imagine that's the only window of sunlight you have. So you wake up in darkness, you go to sleep in darkness. No, you even come home from whatever you're doing in darkness and you go to sleep in dark. It's just dark, you know? And sometimes there isn't even sunlight because it's just snowing or cloudy or gray or raining all the time. Somehow that has an effect on, you know, your mood and you tend to get really sad. And it's unfortunate because your first term in uni falls in winter. Your very first term in uni falls in winter if you're joining in September. That can make it even harder to adjust. It's miserable outside and all you want to do is stay in bed and watch Netflix. So you do that and then you get lonely and it's like a vicious cycle, like from where this video began. If you feel yourself getting down, there will be times when you just wanna cry and come home and you deep that home is very, very, very far away. Do something that you enjoy, maybe treating yourself, maybe getting nails done, meeting up with friends for drinks. Maybe you're really like into sports and you just wanna go down to the pitches and kick a ball or like whack something with a hockey stick. Anything to just get that aggression out in like a positive way. Joining the gym really helps. You know, working out releases endorphins and all of that fun stuff. So just finding something that makes you feel like it will be okay and that will get you out of bed. And finally, just know that you're not alone. We've all been through this. If any of you are joining uni in the UK or anywhere actually and would like advice, your girl is here. My Instagram DMs are there. And well done to everyone that got through results day, regardless of your results. Your results do not define you. You are great, you're special. And those of you that have chosen to go to uni, you'll enjoy the experience. You will enjoy it. Oh, one thing I completely forgot to say is prepare to go out a frequent amount or prepare to be surrounded by people who go out a frequent amount. Because first year, there's a reason why, oh, first year doesn't count is a saying because people try and justify their actions when they go out and miss lectures. But work hard, play hard, enjoy first year. Like that's literally what I can say. Enjoy first year to the absolute fullest. Don't neglect your studies, but enjoy. Because come second year, from what I've been told by literally everyone older than me, it will hit you like a ton of bricks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It feels really good to be talking to my camera again, talking to you guys again. And for the new people around here, like I said, subscribe, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.